Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Josh and I make videos about how to make your money go the furthest. So if you're interested in those types of videos and you would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel by smashing that subscribe button below. So in this video, I am going to be reviewing the Discover It credit card. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So in this credit card review video, just like the others that I've done so far, I'm going to be listing some of the pros of this credit card and some of the negative aspects of this credit card. That way, by the end of this video, you'll have a better idea of whether this credit card is suitable for you and perhaps whether you want to apply for this credit card or not. So a lot of credit card companies, what they'll do as far as spend bonuses go is they'll have you spend at least something like $1,000 within the first 3 months. And if you achieve that goal, they'll give you $200 after that 3-month period. However, Discover It does it a little bit differently, where they will make you wait 1 year to earn that spend bonus. And what they actually do is they match whatever you receive in cash back, and then they will match that 100%. So at the end of the year, if you do earn $500 in cash back, they will match that $500, so you'll be earning a $500 spend bonus, which is pretty dang good for a spend bonus. However, you'll just have to wait 1 year rather than waiting the usual 3 months that most credit card companies issue these spend bonuses. So really, you could say that is either a good thing or a bad thing. It would be a great thing at the end of that first year if you did earn a lot of cash back with this credit card. However, the bad thing about this is that you have to wait 1 year as opposed to just 3 months. Now, one thing that I really like about the Discover It credit card is that it offers 5% back. Now, this is just on a quarterly rotating category basis. So for example, like January through March, you might earn that 5% back on gas. April through June, you might earn the 5% back on something like grocery stores, and so on and so forth. Now for the year of 2020, from January through March, you'll earn the 5% back on grocery stores, Walgreens, and CVS. Just so you know, Walmart and Target are not included in this. So if you do your grocery shopping at Walmart or Target, just know that you won't be earning the 5% back on those groceries. April through June, you'll be earning 5% back at gas stations, Uber, Lyft, and wholesale clubs. July through September, you'll be earning the 5% back in restaurants and through PayPal. And October through December, you'll be earning the 5% back on Amazon.com, Walmart.com, and Target.com. And once again, this is going to be only on Walmart.com and Target.com. If you do shop in store, you will not be earning the 5% back. So that will just be online shopping. The good thing is if you do your online shopping for your groceries through Walmart, that would count. So if that's what you do, then it would probably be a pretty good credit card to use during those October through December months for your groceries. So one thing that I must mention is that in those 5% categories that they give you each quarter, you'll only be earning 5% back on the first $1,500 in transactions. So whenever you spend $1,500.32, those 32 cents will only be earning 1% back. So please keep that in mind. Another thing that I really like about this credit card is that there is no annual fee. So you don't have to worry about spending so much and getting so much in cash back throughout the year to match or exceed whatever that annual fee happens to be. So you can just have this credit card for free year after year and just spending in those 5% only categories. In addition to that, for the first 14 months of having this credit card, you will have a 0% APR. So that is pretty good if you do have to make a larger purchase and pay it off slowly over time. However, that really does go against a lot of my beliefs, as I feel like anything that you do spend with, you should try to pay off right away and not end up building up a big balance that you eventually have to pay off over time and create extra stress on yourself. So I always recommend once you make a purchase, just pay it off immediately. Don't even wait for your statement to come out. That way you're on top of it and you're never in debt. You never have to worry about making any type of payments over time, and then you have the money right then and there. And you're not stressing over when your next paycheck is going to come, or if you get laid off from your job and then you have these big balances on your credit cards. And then after the 14 months, when you do have to pay it off and you start earning interest on those credit cards, that you don't end up in some kind of debt snowfall that a lot of people find themselves in. Another great thing about this credit card is that there are no foreign transaction fees. So if you do travel abroad, you don't have to worry about having any type of transaction fees over there that a lot of other credit cards will have. And finally, whenever you do have the cash back on your credit card, you can cash that out whenever you like. Even if it's just 1 penny and you want to cash out that 1 penny for whatever reason, you can definitely cash that out whenever. The reason I say that's a good thing is because a lot of other credit card companies will make you reach like a $25 or $50 in your account balance before they will send you a check in the mail, just because I guess they feel that it's not worth their money to send a check in the mail if it's only for like $1. With the Discover credit card, you can, like I said, you just have 1 penny in there. If you want to check for 1 penny, you can be their guest. It's probably not going to get you too far, so you might as well let that go up a little bit further before cashing that out. But if you do want that 1 penny after you earn it, you're certainly welcome to ask for a check. All right, so now that I mentioned some of the things that I really like about this credit card, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the other side of things of what I don't necessarily like about this credit card. And the first thing that I really don't like about the credit card is that other than those 5% categories, anything else that you make a purchase on will only be earning 1% back, which is pretty pitiful when you compare it to other credit cards on the market, which you can easily earn between 1.5% to 2% in those categories. Though really, I guess someone can make an argument that in the first year, you'll actually be earning 2% back on all purchases, since at the end of the first year, they will give you a spend bonus and match whatever you're spending dollar per dollar. So if you spend $100 in a non-5% category, you only be earning $1 in cash back. However, at the end of the first year, Discover will match that, so you'll have, I guess, $2 in cash back. You'll just have to wait that 1 year. So if that is your strategy with this credit card, is to use it as much as possible, that way your spend bonus will be a little bit higher. You can definitely think of it that way. However, I would probably most likely just focus on spending in those 5% categories for the most part. All right, and so other than that, you're probably pretty interested in the fees that the Discover It credit card have, just because a lot of card companies, banks and stuff like that will end up having some sneaky fees. So you always want to be on the lookout for that. So as far as late payments go, it's actually pretty good, because the first time that you're late, there will be no fee for the first time, which you don't really see a lot with other credit cards. After that, you only be having a $40 at most late payment fee. So that, I guess, could be a negative thing. However, we're just going to be focusing on paying this credit card off as soon as possible. So don't even worry about paying late on this one. If you do end up having a return check, there could be up to a $40 fee as well. And if you decide to take out a cash advance, you'll be charged either $10 or 5%. Whichever is greater. And another thing that I preach is to always avoid these as well, unless absolutely necessary. And if absolutely necessary, definitely seek a financial advisor, as the fees with these can get pretty hefty, and I don't even want to get into them. So to sum things up, the great things that I really like about this credit card is that you will be earning that big spend bonus at the end of the first year. So if you do happen to max out your 5% categories, that would be $300 in cash back. And then Discover will be matching those $300, and then whatever you happen to spend just using your credit card alone and the 1% back, that could add up a little bit more. Also, another thing that I really like are the 5% back categories in general. So not just the first year, but years beyond that. You can use that in categories such as groceries or gas, which will well exceed the other credit cards on the market, at least the ones that have no annual fee. And finally, I also really like that this credit card does not have an annual fee at all, and also there are no foreign transaction fees. So if you do travel abroad with this credit card, you don't have to worry about there being any type of extra fees. So with all that said, I would definitely say that the Discover It credit card offers quite a bit of value. And it's a credit card that I believe that a lot of people would benefit from. However, like I said, I am not a financial advisor, and these videos are for entertainment purposes only. So if you feel that it's a good card for you, then I would consider applying for it. And I will put in the description below a link to the Discover It credit card if you do feel like reading a little bit more about this credit card before applying for it. And that about wraps up this video. So if you did enjoy it, then please consider giving this video a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.